What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. Uh, I didn't think I was going to actually do this video, but it looks like after firmware update 1.10 for the Pentax K-3 Mark III, it was definitely worth checking out. I had to find out for myself if the eye autofocus capability has actually improved, and oh yeah, it has. Oh, it has. It actually works. Wow, like works well. I used it on multiple lenses, and yeah, I was shocked. In AFC, in OVF, just tracking both myself and tracking my daughter. I actually got pictures of her. She was okay with it, which I was shocked. But yeah, it actually, full out, no joke, actually works, and it's pretty reliable. I say pretty reliable because of the fact that I think the predictive algorithm in regards to predicting speed of an object in order to drive the lens to where it would be in focus. If you're panning, right? So say you're panning pretty quickly, right? But then you stop and the camera thinks that this is where you would end up being. So it'll drive the lens a little outside that field. However, if you're moving pretty much at a pace like this, it actually works well. It actually does. I was very, very surprised. Or if you're moving back and forth like this and you're not actually moving the camera. But I did do some testing, and let's just take a look at the results. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at the shots I did of myself. Now I'm going to quickly scroll through here. So you can see that I am actually moving. So let me change this. Here we go. So it is some movement, right? Okay, so now remember, pay attention down here for the actual focus point, the red dot there. You'll see here there is no focus point, and where did it go? It was pretty much just dead center. It didn't actually pick up a focus point, but here it did, and I was in full auto, and that is the center. So it did actually pick up my eye, and there's no difference between that one and that one. This one's slightly different. Again, picked up the eye. There's the center. And this one, same thing. Next one, same thing. There's the center. And once again, this one focused a bit more on the eye because it's a bit further down, but it's more of my nose. And this one here picked out my eye. There's the center. And this one here, there's the center. So it is still nailing the eye, which is a very good result. This one, okay, that one's a little off. There's the center. So I actually got my eyebrow there. And this one here just got my eye. There's the center point, right? So again, look at the focus point there. Zoom in, just got where my eyes are, and there's the center point of that, which has no eye in it whatsoever. So that was that one. Now let me go back into my folders here, scroll over, get down to where I shot my daughter here. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to scroll across. So there is a fair bit of movement, right? And again, I'm using full auto because that's what Pentax stated works for the subject recognition. So quite a bit of movement there. And let's just go back to the beginning. Whoops. Okay, so this one got the eyes. I wasn't zoomed all the way in, and there's the center. Okay, next one's slightly different. Got the eyes, there's the center. Next one, she's a little over. And there's, okay, so that's pretty much dead center. Next one, pretty much the same thing. This one here, that's dead center. So again, that's where it captured. So it actually tried to grab this eye here, I think. And there's the dead center. And this one here, right on the eye, which happens to be dead center. Same with that one. And this one here, the focus point is down at the bottom there. And so it's just barely able to capture the eye. And I was at the very extreme of the autofocus array in the viewfinder when I shot that one. So once again, there's the center, and that's where the actual focus area was. So it did actually try to pick up the eye. This one here, that one's a miss because that's the dead center. And this one here, and now I was just literally bursting as I was shooting, so just as I was shooting. So it was a constant burst, just moving back and forth. And this one here, that is where the camera focused, right on the eyeball. And there's the dead center. Next one, there's the eyeball again, and there's dead center, which is just behind her here, just back there. Take a better look at this. So that's where the camera focused, and dead center is right in this area here where all the water is. Next one, once again, got the eye. There's dead center. This one, same thing. There's the eye, dead center. Next one, there's the eye, there's dead center, which is just past her head as I zoom out. So you can see it's just past her head there. So the camera actually did pick up the eye. I was shocked. This one here, I think this is where it started to slightly lose the eyes here, because I was almost at the very extreme. And this is when I actually started to speed up the focusing, or sorry, the movement of the camera. So there's the dead center, which is on her, oh, would that be the right or the left? Well, I guess that would be her left eye, our right. So the camera actually picked up the right eye, and dead center is the left eye. And this is when it started, no, it still got the eye, and there's dead center. And I think this is where it started to slightly lose it, because I was having her, that's dead center. I was having her just move around, and I was actually moving the camera slightly opposite. I just wanted to see if there was a speed factor in regards to how well it could track. So all these ones are off. As you can see with this one, there is no focus point whatsoever. So it couldn't find anything. Same with that one. And this one is at the very extreme. So, and this one here is at the very extreme as well, just past where she actually is. And dead center is on the opposite side of her head. And this one here, same thing. There's dead center. So yeah, it was just, the movement was too fast for the camera to actually reliably track the eye. However, in regular shooting, it actually does work. It does work. I was very, 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 very surprised. Because the experience I had before, it was very hit and miss. Whoops. But now, it actually works well enough where I can actually rely on it, for portraiture. It actually is reliable enough to be able to track an eye. So there you have it. So kudos to Pentax for being able to successfully implement eye tracking, actually working eye tracking autofocus in a DSLR, where it actually will pick up the eye with the subject recognition, and it's reliable enough for portraiture, portrait shooters, wedding shooters, photojournalists. If you want to capture those eyes of people, not sure if it actually works on animals, but I guess I'll have to try to figure out a way to prove that one. But yeah, so there you have it. Successful implementation of eye autofocus tracking in AFC with a DSLR straight from Pentax, only on the Pentax K-3 Mark III. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, helps me out. If you want to support the channel, I leave that information at the bottom of the description. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And I'm out. You will see me on my next video.